Hey y'all, welcome to ReligionWinked TV. We're sipping all the tea with no shade, talking everything up to Yahweh. Why? My spiritual ears stay ringing. Guys, it is peanuts and pretzels on these YouTube streets. And we are just kicking it, okay? But before we do that, go ahead over to my channel, subscribe if you haven't, hit that red subscription box. A little bell icon will pop out next to it, right? And then there'll be another drop down box says all of the notifications or some of them, either or, you'll still be a part of the notification gang, okay? And with that being said, hi, welcome. I'm pulling up my chat now. Welcome everybody. This is just a chill live stream. I'm gonna share some experiences. Hey Jason, how are you? How's it going? Hi, what's up? How's everybody doing today? Thanks for the thumbs up on the way in, guys. Good. How are you? I'm well. I'm well. We like to say blessed and highly favored of the Lord, but I'm in a good place. You know what I'm saying? Good to see you guys. Hi. Hey, Candy Lane. What's up? We just gonna chill, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and let you hear a little bit of this right here. All right, let's just kick it, right? So basically what we're going to do today is talk about my experience, your experience, what it means to really be on YouTube, what's your end game, how you contributed into any beefs or anything going on, any positivity. I mean, like, are you a YouTuber? Are you a YouTuber? Are you just a supporter or a subscriber? This is going to be a live stream where you could basically meet people. Just don't use the word supporter. We say over here we give out winks, hugs, whatever like that. All that I got you. We're not going to do that. I'm going to really sit. I told my family, like, keep it down. Let's just sit. I'm skipping. Wow. I hate that I'm skipping. Every time I go live, y'all, I'm not editing too many more videos, y'all. I'm just going to keep coming live. Whatever I could think of, however I can grow my channel organically, help other people grow theirs as well. Um, like I said, if you're trying to grow your channel, this is the place to be. If you're trying to, make not friends, but just socialize with people in a grown, mature, adult way, this is the place to be. Again, I listen to a lot of reggae or whatever, but I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all see. Just keep calm, right? And ring that bell for me, guys, because at the end of the day, I want you to be a part of this channel. I want you to be a part of its growth. I want you to be a part of its truth, its chillness, its fun, laughter, joy, whatever comes from it. I want you to be a part of it, okay? Also, let's see. We'll go ahead and close that out. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And I'm going to go ahead and play my intro while I can, if it pops up. Everything want to run so slow. When you said I was buffering, Candy Lane, I believe you. Hey, Jason. Good. How are you, Candy Lane? Hey, Boo. I'm skipping. Hi. Welcome, everybody. Let's see if we can get this. First of all, just to play. If it play, we're good. But how's everybody evening going? What's up? Talk to me. What's on your mind? Well, how are you? How's your heart? I like to ask my friends and family, how's your heart today? Anything you going through? Anything you want to talk about? I'm actually, guys, gonna sit here and eat some munchy salted peanuts and some pretzels as we talk. But one thing I realize is that people can be like peanuts and pretzels. You got some pretzels in this world that's just entwined and caught up in a lot of things, caught up in everything. And then you have some peanuts whose heart is so hard, it's like crunchy. You can't like penetrate through it. They don't want to learn anything but what they know. And so and that's why this live stream is inspired. Like, let's talk. I don't want to always get on here and teach. I like to learn some things. Do you know some things that maybe I can learn from? We have to encourage one another. I didn't think I heard you give your opinion on how you feel about the government shutdown. Well, you know what? The government shutdown, I've always said Donald Trump always tried to, when he got in office, he always pretty much tried to undo or outdo anything President Obama did. So there was a shutdown with Obama, and he had to just stick it to the American people and say, you know what, I'm going to do it too. I mean, his bullying power and his ways of trying to force people to get this wall was the same thing Obama did with healthcare, you know what I'm saying? Except not only did Obama get the healthcare, he also gave up the opportunity for gays to get married in America. So how I feel about the government shutdown is it's kind of ridiculous because there's wickedness seated in high places, Candy Lane. And I've already told people that pretty much these people sitting in high places, they're just out to stick it to people of God's people, regardless of who we think God's people are. Just people, just the human race in general. And with the government shutdown, yeah, it affected a lot of people. And how I really heard about it was my sister. It's a personal testimony. She receives food stamps. And she was like, girl, don't you know with the government shutdown? She said everybody got like their double benefits for February. She said we might not get them after March, XYZ. So I started tuning into it. A lot of people may have been affected with the Section 8 and things like that. I think it's just a trick of the enemy. I think it's to put fear in people to reelect him again. I think he's abusing his power. I think people should learn from situations like this. I mean, I don't care what your income is or what you working for in life. Places like YouTube and other social media sites, like owning your own social media website or whatever, will not be affected by the government shutdown. And I think it's an opportunity for anybody that's on social media to try to take advantage of it like that, because there are government jobs, there's regular jobs, there's housing, there's the bank. Everything gets affected by that. So I pretty much feel like in this time of need, such as the government shutdown, now it's been opened back up. Thank God for that. How long, we don't really know, but again, it's a time for people to prepare not only their finances, but their stance on how they want this country to move going forward. So that's my take. Right, Candy Lane. That's my take on the government shutdown. I mean, if you have an opportunity to leave an inheritance to your children's children without relying on the government, whether it be your natural job, whether it be your hobbies, your craft, whatever you can turn into money right now, where you do have to report taxes or whatever. Hey, Positive Side of the Dark, how are you? How's it going? You know, where whatever we could do as a community to keep from being affected by this in the near future or in the future period is to elect people who won't play these kind of games with the American people. Hey, good. I'm glad you are positive side of the dark. Welcome. Candy Lane. I think that was a setup. It's deeper things going on behind the scenes, and people are so blind. Not in all president history they allow women and men to be legal on marriage or being together. Absolutely. And that's when it comes to politics. It's a lot of bartering. It's a lot of give and take. It's a lot of I'll pass this law if you allow this to be passed. And a lot of that went down with the health care on Obama's watch. I mean, nobody's judging Obama and saying he allowed, the gays to be married, but that was one of the laws that came up out of it. Republicans was like, you know what? If I give you health care, like the whole marketplace exchange, if we give you that, you better let the gays get married. You better pass this law right here. And it's a lot of bullying. Hey, Angel, how are you? What's up? Welcome. It's a lot of bullying and strong arming in politics. It's a lot of negotiation. It's a lot of mutual understanding. It's a lot of give or take. It's a lot of if I do this for you, you do this for me. But all of a sudden, when a so-called black man get in a chair, they put it on the black man to make it legal. Absolutely. You are downright with that. You are so damn true with that, girl. I'm going to eat a pretzel on that one, y'all. Because, like we said, there's so many people entwined like these little mini pretzels in the nonsense of the world and don't even realize it, y'all. Welcome to the 9 people. Hey, what's up? It's not Q&A. We just talking. I'm going to get into the whole thing right here, y'all. I'm going to get into this right here. My freaking YouTube experience. It's not like most people's, y'all. I got some stories to tell. I learned from my mistakes. I've seen stuff, watched stuff, heard stuff, laughed at stuff, joked at stuff. And we can talk about it. What's your experience on YouTube? Positive side of the dark. Angel, I believe you got stories for sure. You seem very wise. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm 51 years old. I was born in 67. Ain't no shame in my game. I live life, baby. You know how Wendy Williams just sit there and be like, mwah, like she done inhale her cigarette, took a couple drags off of it. Hell yeah, I have. I'm proud of the things I went through. See, the Bible says we must delight in our infirmities, our persecutions. We must delight in those things because it's a lesson well learned. Definitely. I got a lot going on lately. Well, we can talk about it. I mean, it's a public chat or whatever. I'm going to put another email up or whatever. I have my personal email, but I want to keep the two separate. So by this weekend, I'll have a personal email in a P.O. box up. You guys want to write letters, correspond, prayers, whatever. Just, talk back and forth. Not privately where we're talking about people because I don't do, that's not cool. But if there's things you're going through, I'll be more than willing to help guide you in the right direction. YouTube has changed a lot. It's become another social media tool like Facebook and IG. It's not like it used to be. I actually came over to YouTube. All my friends and family, personal and all that stuff is over on Facebook. And Facebook is just like, to me, a mental health ward on social media. It's just like everybody put it's just like it's like a rehab center for people going through everything. So when I heard about YouTube, which I knew about YouTube because I've always watched Queen of the Ring and URL, but it never dawned on me that people are getting paid for this and you can get money off YouTube to really like about, I say, September of 2017. They say I joined or got my Google account July 2017. I had got over into the Kanika Jenkins. I heard about it in September. I said, "Oh wow, let me go over." I started following that case. They was like just so much was going on. You think what's going on in the YouTube streets now is crazy? Nah, what was going on over there when I first got on? You had people like Planet of the Fakes, Chosen King, that same King Rob. It was a lot of people going back and forth and up and down and straight drop, and they was just Angel. I haven't been on other social medias in a few years. It's drama. You're right. Everyone puts everything out there and it causes real world problems. Absolutely. I'm not gonna lie. My mind runs a million miles per hour. I think about all type of stuff and I think about conspiracy and everything good and bad. Mine doesn't run a thousand minutes an hour or a thousand miles a minute. Mine's do. I do separate everything into categories of good and bad, God and the devil, good and evil, the fruit of the spirit, or like the works of the flesh. I do that. And that's the only way you steer clear and you avoid a lot of confrontation in this world. You have to recognize it. I always tell people the only way to defeat your enemy is to truly know them. That's why boxers, they always study the footage. Football teams always study the plays of the other team. Always watch back footage. Always size up their opponent before they actually get in the ring or get on the field with them. It's the same thing spiritually. We have to just pretty much buckle down and decide to fight the fight, the good fight of faith. That's what it is. But yeah, so we just gonna sit here. So basically, y'all can give me a thumbs up. I see 8 or 10 people watching. Um, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Communicate. Let's talk about it. We're gonna talk about anything you want to talk about YouTube related. It. I always say when people come into your life, it's for a reason. Let that be a part of your testimony. You can actually set somebody free with your words, depending on what you choose to speak over them and say to them. You could think it all day long, but when it come out your mouth, let it be something to edify the person. You know what I'm saying? Because God does know your heart, but He don't want you to tear people down. There's a lot of things we could say to tear people down, but how much good is being said to bring people up? So welcome, y'all. Hey, what's going on? How you doing, Candy Lane, Angel? It's y'all turn to talk. I mean, ask questions. All right, so after the whole Kanika Jenkins thing, right? I was like, one, I really don't want to dead or alive. You know what I'm saying? It kind of put me again. I said it's the same thing with Christ. I said people give reverence to so much other stuff, but I didn't want to do commentary on a dead girl, whether she was dead or alive. I was watching some of them people like, oh hell, they are crazy. But that's when I realized people was getting monetized really on YouTube. I was like, oh, so I kind of sat around and watched, and then I uploaded my first video December 12th. And then I went, like, because it was around Christmas, I started talking about Saint Nick and the origins of Christmas and how pagan it is, and Satan and Santa is the same name, Santa, Satan. And I was just uploading. I did like a 3 hour video, and I'm like, ain't nobody gonna listen to that damn video. So I chopped it up into like 10 minute little videos, and I was just uploading. I still have the computer right here. on an old Dell. The top is broken off, just kind of hanging by strings, but it was allowing me to upload videos. I'm like, oh, okay. And I had a old, like a 10-year old Logitech webcam, and that's how I got started, y'all. And I'm still thumbs up this video, yeah. And so it says, Angel, yes, it is around Kanika when I noticed YouTube started really picking up. I wish they would get to that bottom of her case. Well, you know what? I did a video called Kanika Jenkins and the things she has in common with Christ. There's a lot of discrepancies about her death, her life, how she was killed, if she was killed, if the family was involved with it. They said Christ's family turned him over. It was the Jews, which is the Sanhedrins, which is the tribe of Dan. And they had a lot of similarities. So I did the video, excuse me, I did the video on that aspect of it. Never if it was right, wrong, who was involved, who was there. I got, let me tell you, when I did that video, I took the 666 out of it. It says this number. They called Jesus Beelzebub. I had 666 subscribers, and I told you in that video, when I went to gather all my information with Kanika Jenkins, praying and stuff like that, when I put it all in one file, transferred all the evidence, everything I have on my computer, it came up 666. I said, oh shit. I said, God, what does this mean? And I'm still trying to figure that out, but it's something demonic to her case. That's all I can say. It's something surrounding her case that may or may not be the truth. I didn't investigate it like that because I always said with Jesus, if somebody had that many faces floating around, it's kind of hard for me to believe in them, believe they exist, trust them. So I kind of just fell back from them. Cough, cough. Hey, cough, cough. What's up, ReligionWinked TV? Hey, how are you? What's up, girl? Welcome. So, what is your experience, cough, cough, on YouTube? How long have you been on? What got you started? Are you actually a YouTuber, or do you actually just support and follow people? I'm kind of telling my story as we go along. I mean, I may not get through a year in an hour, but I've had some. I had some pretty good times on YouTube thus far. I mean, so again, I realized during the Kanika Jenkins case that what you think, hold on, I see your new profile pic. Um, I have a new profile pic. It should be the same. Oh, you blowing kisses. Hey. Candy Lane, what you think about that girl bring so-called rape in that Atlanta nightclub? You know what? And that Santa stuff that you're talking about, that meaning of Christmas, I know exactly what you're talking about. I thumbs up and like the video. Thank you, Candy Lane. I appreciate that. So, I'm sorry, guys. I got to keep moving this. I apologize. So, it says, we're going to get to that. We could talk about that. Um, no, I just support. I be busy at work and kids, but I want no parts of it. YouTube has become demonic. Absolutely. And you know what? By the grace of God, if you can stay in such a playground, I call it the romper room or Zoom or the Sesame Street of adulthood. I don't know. But if you can survive in these streets without confrontation, I mean, sure, people have, sent people over here. I've sent people to other people's channel. I can respect people helping each other that way. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when you know you hustling hard and you trying to put out the best content, you trying to avoid the confrontation, you trying to live life on YouTube as you actually live it in real life, I mean, that's a blessing from God. And this is only a testament to the Most High God. Yes, cough, cough. That's right. Don't want no parts of it. That's what Candy Lane says. Angel, Candy Lane, I believe she was raped. I don't think she made the best decisions beforehand. And I believe he took advantage of her. So basically, what I did the other night, and I'm going to get back to my story. You can ask me anything. I I've done okay. I'll talk about some of the mistakes I made on YouTube. How I've learned from that. How I corrected my editing. My titles still suck. My thumbnails still suck. I'm still working on that kind of stuff that way, but we can talk about it. So, Candyland, I don't think she was at Angel. Okay, so we got a good conversation going on right now. Basically, I went over to Facebook about 4 or 5. Well, when I first heard about it, and I said, well, let me go over there and see if I can catch as much footage on screenshot as I can. And I started watching the video from the very beginning. That page has since been deleted. So what I was able to get, and let me see. I'm gonna see if I can pull something up. Hold on, y'all. Hi again. I'm gonna see if I can pull something up here. And I just want to start from the beginning. This could be it. I was gonna title it Jasmine Elin, but and some of the questions I have, and I have a book over here, a notebook with some of the questions I have about that. But again, like I said, if you guys want to talk about that, we can. All right, so it says, cough, cough. Girl, same here. I've been wanting to vlog for a while, but I got 2 babies, work, a man, a few animals. LOL, my hands are full. I don't consider myself a blogger. I swear, I'm not the greatest speller. I've written 12 books, and I edited them myself. They're on Amazon.com, right? So it's like, I know people want quality when they purchase stuff, but I was so excited to get my books on Amazon.com. I put them up there. I read through them, and I know there's a few mistakes in almost every one of them, but I'm just a writer. I'm a storyteller. I'm not a blogger where I can make somebody or be like biased towards somebody's life, because we all got afflictions. We all have something wrong with us. But hold on. It says I don't consider myself a blogger at all, y'all. I do have a website and I have some merchandise on there because I'm an affiliate marketer. But I want to switch it over to do some stories. But again, like I said, I'll always stay unbiased and let the word of God judge whoever or whatever it needs to judge. But it says, cough, cough, says, we like a little mess and gossip, but I don't like people bullying women. VS will receive my support because that man has done worse to women. At least VS honest. You're doing a good job at ReligionWinked. Thank you. Okay. We're going to talk about that. Angel said, Candy Lane, we can agree to disagree. There are a lot of opinions on both sides. Again, let your yay be yay and your nay be nay. If you believe she was raped, believe she was raped. If you believe she wasn't raped, believe that. When you agree to disagree, that becomes the devil's advocate. Look it up in a dictionary. I'll give you a few minutes. Look it up. It's the devil's advocate. It says it right in there. So when we have our conversations, it's okay for you. All right, I'm back. I don't know why it's going in and out, but when I was over on Facebook, it was this page and it was dedicated to everything this girl walking into the club from the time she started. It almost was like some old Liam Neeson taking stuff. Hold on, let me catch up on the comments. We'll do it like this. I'll bring it over here so it was almost like Liam Neeson in the beginning. Hold on. Okay. Candy Lane, we can agree to disagree. Cough, Angel. Yes, my 4-month older man. Job too busy. Plus, I missed the good YouTube days. The money or super chat has ruined the whole thing. Hate, envy, etc. Candyland. You're right, at Angel. There's the truth, lies, and facts, right? Cough. I agree. No one hands are clean. And I do like VS Channel. I do as well. I like her as a person. We buffering again. Okay. I apologize for that, guys. I don't know why every time I go live it happens. Candyland, yes. 3 sides to the story. His side, her side, and the truth. Amen. So be it to that, y'all. Uh-oh. Let me go ahead and show y'all that. Go right ahead. Where is it? Show y'all. So be it. That means amen, y'all. Oh, anyway, it says, yeah, at Angel. He used to running women off YouTube, and these women were cool, but couldn't take his attack, so he want VS off. No, we standing up. Stand up for what's right, y'all. I didn't sign either petition, and here's why. I did a video saying, their names in the petition. To me, if I'm gonna sign a petition, you're scared for your life. You got fear. You out here in such as his case, wanting people to sympathize with him. He's playing the victim role, but you're still out here doing the same thing. I seen a video with him the other day saying that, by the way, I think he may have me blocked. I'm not sure. And I don't really take that kind of stuff personal. But I think he's using people. He says a queen stands alone, right? So if a queen stands alone, why couldn't he have just went to court on his own without doing this petition? Yeah, we all know it looks like it's more evidence or whatever, but that just proves his theory that a queen does not stand alone, because he had to take everybody else's signature to court with him to validate his point, if he has a point at any at all. You know what I'm saying? And also, if people are still out here doing the same exact thing that they got this petition started for, why am I going to support that? They're not willing to change. They're not willing to say, okay, I started this petition. Now let me go on and act like this petition is in place. This petition is actually helping me get support, saying I'm being victimized, not still out here victimizing people. And I guess he ain't like when I said that. And I pretty much said when they first started going head to head that she was putting up videos that his words was defeating him. She was using old videos and old quotes or whatever, clips of him just defeating himself. And that got a little, when the heat get a little too hot. See, a lot of people can't stand in the fiery furnace like them 3 little Negro boys, Abednego, Shadrach, and Meshach. You know what I'm saying? They can't do it. They will never see the 4th man show up in the fire. Instead, they'll run and play victim and say, ooh, I'm being attacked. And once again, it leads me to my video I just did. Let's talk straight men. I mean gay men, respectfully. Is there gay men in our community that's attacking black women, that's making black women look bad? Well, you got some black men out here that could put a wig on. I have a friend that say he don't give a damn. He says some women could go to the beauty parlor and come out like looking like they never been. Excuse me. And then you got some men that throw on the wig and makeup, and golly, man, damn. Ugh. But you got black men nonetheless out here, men period, gay men, that's affecting their communities in a negative way. And I'm going to keep that real. True. It says religion broke down what many couldn't see was sweet my tooth. I don't like this whole ruin TK either. She not perfect, but all this over an interview, absolutely. I mean, like I said, they say, oh, we don't watch the nonsense. A lot of people don't watch the drama for, oh, she said this, she said, no, a lot of people sit back and say, damn, what a shame. Damn. Damn. You don't call nobody a fool because you in judgment of rock and hellfire, says Matthew 5 and 22. And you can't really even pray for people or go to the altar with your gifts. God says if you have an ought in your heart against any man, you better go deal with that. Leave your gift at the altar. Go deal with that. Make amends. Then come back to the altar. So we doing things a little backwards in this day and age, and people just sit back and was like, damn, I see a lot of things, man. Just like with Sweet Mind Tasha K. Everybody out here, Tasha K a narcissist, Tasha K a narcissist. Well, let's look at it this way. Let's put Sweet Mind in the same TKO documentary she did about Tasha K. Let's put other people in there. None of us is exempt from any of this. I mean, what else is going on? Cough, cough. OMG, yes, I honestly tried to give Sweet My a chance, but I couldn't tell she wasn't right. She had too much hate in her, and everyone jumped on this TK hate train, and it wasn't right. It wasn't. And just because I say it wasn't right, doesn't mean I like Tasha K no more than Sweet Ma. Doesn't mean I hate Sweet Ma. You know what I'm saying? People got to get out of that stupid nonsense of believing just because you comment on something or just because you make mention of something that you hate this person or you hate that person. It's not that serious around here with me. I mean, I just want to be a voice of reason, and I sat back and I watched. It's a lot of BS going on in these YouTube streets, man. A lot of BS going on. Religion Wing, thank you for exposing the truth. You're absolutely right, sister. I mean, and channels will struggle like this. Let me just say, if you want to start a channel, keep it truthful. If it's hair, keep it hair, but keep it truthful with the hair. If you can grow hair, you can't grow hair, it's falling out, you got bald edges, whatever. If you doing makeup, be the best at it. I got on here because I wanted to talk to people about what I feel is true in this world. Why I feel people behave the way they behave. And I'm always going to go back to a spiritual disconnection with the Most High God. I'm always going to go back to that. You don't have a lot of people that go back, oh, let me see what Jesus would really do. We all say that stuff, right? We all pretend to want to be that, right? But none of us really go down that route of what would God do? Well, let me act on it. You know what I'm saying? You can be unbiased and just revealing the facts. Absolutely. I don't have to be biased against anybody, right, wrong, or indifferent. I can sit here and talk about whatever it is I want to talk about in life and on YouTube. Because you know what? When you caught up in the heat of the moment, or a lot of people out here following people just because they don't like the person they following don't like. You understand what I'm saying? That's the most craziest in life. Let me tell you, you do have some people out here, cough, cough. You and Angel don't get along. As long as I don't talk about Angel to you and you to Angel, why can't I be your friends and be neutral, be unbiased? Because you ain't got some grown adults up in YouTube. It's a lot of romper room. It's a lot of Zoom. It's a lot of. You remember that book we used to color and do mind games called highlights. It's a lot of Barney shit going on in these YouTube streets. People say they adults. People got houses, kids, and cars and all this stuff. But where is the maturity at? Where's the maturity at? Religion and TV. Hold on. Yes, just be honest, and I feel you're genuine and honest. I don't have nothing to hide, yo. I said, y'all just hearing of me this year, but I really been on YouTube since my first upload, December 12th. And it was a way for me to sit back. I've reached out to people. I went to all the big YouTubers. I said hi. I entered their chats politely. I've been rejected so much. It's my time to shine. When people are done licking their wounds out there, feeling sorry for themselves, ashamed of how they've been behaving, I say, where people mamas at? Don't anybody... I always tell my daughter, whether you in front of me or not, you bear my last name. Well, she has her dad's last name. And you better act like it. Don't you be getting in them streets acting like your mama don't exist. I raised you well, and you better act like it when you get in front of people, damn it. You know what I'm saying, kind of thing. Where's the mamas at in this? Everybody talking about they got kids and they grown and, but I know you make some of y'all making your mamas look bad. And then you got YouTubers now. I grew up where I come from, they call me Patty's daughter. My mom is Patricia, and they call all five of us girls. I have one brother, and we all grown, right? Let me tell you, there's a blessing within everything. My mom, she has all six of her kids. We have all our kids. They have all their kids. They have all their kids. My mom had four generations through me, four through my other sister, four through my other sister, and four through my brother, if you want to count that. But, I'm talking generations of women. So it's a cool thing. It's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? And when I look at like where's the families at? Where's the people at? Where's the people saying, "Whoa, we was not raised like that, just on some GP alone." So religion, okay. True religion, childish. It really is, cough, cough. It's sickening how people have the opportunity to make something great. You figure with all the shutdown, there would have been drives, there would have been things just to help the community. But it was so much beefing going on. People ain't even care if they was going to wake up homeless or hungry or without a way or a hope. That's sickening. Everybody was getting up. Oh, who argued last night? Oh, who said what? Oh, what did this one say? How did she respond to that one? And I'm like, you know what? Thank God I govern my spirit the way I do. And it's okay to help people learn and teach people how to govern their spirit the way they should. So Angel says to Cough Cough, shut the front door. Where she do that? YouTube. She talked about Tasha after the funeral. See, that's what I don't get. How do people not see unstable she is? Absolutely. I did catch that video because like I said, I don't have anything against any YouTuber on here. Right is right, wrong is wrong, right? And I saw that. And it was just like a growl and another attack at Tasha K. I'm like, dang, you just lost your dad, man. This would be Tasha K be the least of things I'm talking about, thinking about, worrying about right now. So it's more of an obsession. And I told y'all in a couple of those videos, I went back like a year and she was telling a story like, oh, I met this person off YouTube, but by the middle of the story, this person is on YouTube. By the end of the story, it creeped me out because it seemed like she was talking to Tasha K. I'm like, oh God. But you gotta understand that people are definitely caught up in something other than what's normal on YouTube. This ain't no normal shit going on, y'all. It's not normal at all. At all. Amen, Candy Lane. I'm guilty of following the drama though, LOL. But at the same time, people have to be responsible for what they put out and it shouldn't cross over into their real lives. Absolutely. Some people's sticks and stones may break my bones and names will never hurt me. Some people haven't grown thick skin from the playgrounds of our youth. We say sticks and stones may break our bones, but apparently name calling and dragging people is hurting people. Obsession, I couldn't be on social media after losing my dad. I mean we all could. We all have to move through and grieve in our own way, but retaliating at an opponent. And the whole excuse was she was making excuses when she left. You know, they were making jokes on her and this and that. Okay, you know that. We all know that. Come back with something new. Come back with something fresh. Come back with something, okay, we'll mourn and grieve with you for the passing of your dad. But you have an opportunity right here to start fresh. But again, peer pressure is a motherfucker. It's a hell of a drug, if you ask me. And the company you keep will determine how you roll in these YouTube streets and in life. A lot of the behavior I see on YouTube, they have to be behaving this way in real life. Would you not agree? Isn't that some truth to it? People just don't get on YouTube, act like this, then turn it off in real life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just is what it is. And that whole sympathy thing with Mr. Pink Room, the cousin of I Shekinah, with not Shekinah Joe, but that lady with the pink wig. I meant the yellow wig and a pink shirt on. Yeah, I know who I'm talking about. That right there is just sympathy. Sympathy, playing on the emotions of black women, people in general. Because if you're going to bring a petition and if you're going to bring people to side with you, you cannot get mad when Jay Dunn or anybody else is calling out for help. If you've seen one of his latest videos, and get in an argument with Jay Dunn and address Jay Dunn talking about y'all better fight for yourself. I'm not fighting for y'all XYZ and this, that, and the third. But everybody just fought to put their name on that petition to help you, right, wrong, or indifferent. I'm not siding with him when I say this, and I'm not siding against VS. But people, a queen does not stand alone. When you out here using and gassing people up in everybody chat room saying this, that, and the third, going to the ones you know don't like your opponent, making video after video after video. Then when you get all the so-called rejects to sign the petition, now you're not going to tell them to take the same petition and do what they have to do? Or you not going to take that same petition and tell them they can use it? You're going to tell them they got to fight for themselves when the whole goddamn YouTube just pretty much fought for your ass? That's why I ain't signed that petition. That petition can go to hell. Go to somebody's hell. It ain't coming to mine. I don't go to hell. I ain't gonna be in hell. But that's where that petition can go. And I'm dead ass serious. That's some stupid shit right there. That's the most ridiculous shit I've ever freaking heard. I heard him curse. I got the audio. I sat here and taped the whole 15-minute. And I was sitting here talking back to Mr. Pink Room. And I'm like, what the hell? This don't sound like the man that used to have the service, that used to let people come to his platform to work out their problems. Not when he been making recordings and doing shit on Facebook according to his opponent, his mutual combat opponent, because that's all the shit it is. But when somebody hits you harder than you hit them, let's get the law involved now. I'm not saying going to anywhere outside of YouTube is right. All I'm saying is a lot of people on YouTube ain't pick and choose their battles wisely. A lot of people got in beef because of people they want to be cool with, people they want to hang out with, people they want them to shout them out and he and ka and all this. No, it's bullcrap. What are y'all saying? All right, hold on. Yep, watching videos. Let me catch up to y'all. She's obsessed with that. That's not a read. It's the truth. Absolutely, it is. You gotta call it for what it is sometimes. She is sickly obsessed. Here's the difference. Watching videos and drama is different. That's acting against someone, compiling evidence, losing sleep, crying, stalking, making hate pages. Shut your page down. Get off YouTube. Stop engaging. It takes two people to fight. If you feel like you are being aggressed or harassed or whatever, get out of harm's way. Stop putting yourself in everybody's chat where you know you can be attacked. Stop going to every. Don't make yourself so available. Hold on. It says, I saw a video via saying it was fake. I'll admit, it looks a bootleg as fuck, but I do believe it was real. Mona was just high. Mona has potential, but I don't like how she's carrying herself at all. You know what? To each his own. You have to be wise enough to know who's deceiving you or not. Let me tell you something. The YouTube content creators are losing their voice and their platform due to all the harassment and bullying they get behind the scenes with some of their supporters. I say to the YouTube content creators, turn your phones off. Stop befriending every sub that's subscribed to you. A lot of this could be deaded, but people want to be so popular so bad. It's overwhelming to have all these people text you, call you with drama after drama after drama. And if you're not spiritually stable, you get sucked in to everything that come your way. You want to respond to everything that comes your way. You want to... Religion been doing his dirt on Lipstick Alley, Facebook, and Periscope. Yeah, like I said, we don't have to call names. We don't have to be disrespectful. It is what it is. He is who he is. People are who they are. But what I see with the pink room and with the queen standing alone is there's no truth in that. He used a lot of y'all at Candy Lane. Who's herpes be LOL? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know. What I can tell you about the herpes zoster virus is people who have chicken pox generally, and that's the same thing with shingles, but there's a part of the zostrus when you get those cold sores and stuff. I guess there's different levels of it, but everybody's accusing everybody of having herpes. And it's kind of a shame because ain't nobody out here legally a doctor to be diagnosing anybody. True. Cardi B at Angel. Yeah, the whole thing with Cardi B. Let me just speak on this, y'all. If there was an interview with Mona Simone, which there was, Cardi B says at the end of it, oh, I know you through such and such. That could have made reference to anybody. All I'm saying, y'all, is if I'm doing an interview with Cardi B, at least I address me by my name so people know on your end and on my end, you're actually talking to me, right? Ella, I'm Religion Wink, you crazy. I'm not crazy. I just sit here and I critically think, right? That's what God gave me a brain for. You got different parts of your brain. Which side are you using, Candy Lane? But anyway, you would say, because I watched it again. I said, dang, she never addressed Mona by name. And that made my little antennas go up. Like, people they are masterminds and manipulative with this whole social media broadcasting and production. They know how to manipulate the systems and their computers. They know how to splice and put things together. I did a couple videos like that, but I don't know how to overlay. But I know how to take somebody's video. They could be talking mad junk, and I'll insert myself. I'll let them talk a little bit and be like, oh, but yeah, like I'm interviewing them or whatever. You can do whatever you want, but it would have been nice for the interviewee to address the interviewer by name. Don't you agree? I mean, only Mona can critically think. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. You got people out here with less degrees, never been to college, been to prison, almost dead. You got some people out here that's very bright, very wise, and never went to college, don't have no degrees backing them, and think pretty well. So it says, yes, you can get sick from the stress. I've seen content creators break down. Absolutely. But harassing a pregnant YouTuber because you don't like her content is evil. You're damn right about that. It's evil, period. Whether you like her content or not. It's just in general a wicked heart. Never like Cardi. She was mad she didn't interview. You know, let me just say this: when it with that whole Cardi B, Tasha K, Star Marie, Mona Simone, when that whole thing broke out, y'all, I was sitting here. I did a couple of videos to make reference to it, but I was sitting here. I was like, you know what? Just like God told the children in the Garden of Eden when they had betrayed him and deceived him. Religion Wing. I was joking, babe. Mona acts like she's the only one that can critically think. Oh, I get it. And I answered it truthfully. She's not though. I mean, I'll laugh with you on that one. No disrespect. I get you. I feel you. True Religion never said her name, and Cardi never posted on her gram. Shaking my head, she just bullied Tasha K for me, so I don't get no more lawsuits. I mean, one bullying is no more than the other. You look at how many videos Tasha K did to Sweet Ma, how many videos Tasha K did to Mona doing to Tasha K. Obviously, they did more on Tasha K than Tasha K did on them. They are making more money off of Tasha K at this point in time than Tasha K probably would ever make off of them. Have she made mention of them in her videos? Absolutely. But since it all popped off back in September, they're on this continual drive and mission to destroy her. Is that any better than Tasha K wanting to destroy Jenna Kramer? Hell no. It's no better. No different. No different at all. But anyway, I would like for the interviewee to address me by name if I ever get an interview like that. The whole thing with the interview when it first popped off and everybody said that Tasha stole it from Mona. God told them in the Garden of Eden, all right, y'all done ate the tree of good and knowledge, so you think you God, right? You think you know everything I know. He said it was better for you to reach there and touch and eat of the tree of life, the tree of righteousness, and save themselves, right? They didn't do that. They went on about their business, got kicked out the garden, right? Kind of like Mona here. Mona could have just turned around if it was all like that. Still did her interview with Star. Still got an interview. Because she said in her interview she been knowing Cardi B a while. So if that was the case, why go through all this beef? Why go through all this turmoil? Why go through all this disrespect and shame you encountered and imposed on other people just to say you got an interview with Cardi B and it's come full circle? It could have been full circle for her. So it was the choice that she made to go down this whole YouTube beat. It's like a dog. It's like a cat. They gotta piss on certain territories and let you know that they're there, you know what I'm saying? That they're present. But she could have very well, if Tasha stole this interview from her, she could have very well said, okay, you got that. Star, can I still get an interview? Can we still reach out here to Cardi B and get this interview with Cardi B? And again, if I'm going to interview somebody as big as Cardi B, least Cardi B could do is say my name in the interview, and then Cardi B, 30 million, 75 million, 100 people better come over to my page and watch the interview, and they better leave me a comment, and it better show up in my stats, because if I got 100 and some odd subscribers, 80,000, 200,000, 15,000 is not going to show up just for a Cardi B interview. So, I mean, it's possible because all Cardi mumbled is, oh yeah, I know you through Ash Cash and them. Well, everybody was trying to interview them. If she would have said, oh yeah, Mona, I know you through my homegirl Ash Cash and them, it's believable. It's receipts for days. Is it credible? It very well could be. A lot of people would love to interview any celebrity. Hell, a lot of people would probably love to interview Mona Simone or any other YouTuber, for that matter. You know what I'm saying? But no, If I'm interviewing a star like Cardi B, and I've known her for a little while, I could have been got my channel back on track. I could have been being the brain that I am and brought this interview out a lot sooner than what I did. So let me see. Let me read some of these comments. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. True Religion never says she came for Cardi. Posted on her gram. We read that. They all came for Tasha K. Tasha K ain't never came for them first. I don't believe so. Like, okay, the whole thing with that was I remember seeing a video about the hedgehog. Now, Mona put a video out and she said she knew the morning of about some interview. I guess that's the interview with Tasha K. She said Star Marie told her about the interview. I don't think she was in the dark as much as she says she was. Actually, ask her to go back and play that interview for y'all and listen to it again. It was something in there to the effect that she said, I knew the interview was going to go down, da 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 da. So she knew. It's just that Tasha K pounced it on everybody September 19th, that Wednesday, I believe. You know, she's supposed to do it that Thursday. I think that's where the discrepancy, because Mona admits in the conversation she had with Star Marie that she knew the morning of this interview was going to go down. She just thought it was going to go down on September 20th, but Tasha K did the okie dokie and she bobbed and weaved on him and said, you know what? I'm about to drop it now. And I believe she hurried up and dropped it, like she said, not taking no sides. She said in a Star Marie interview, y'all, she said, Lovely T numbers is got the biggest numbers. She said, and it's catching a lot of backlash to that effect. I said, how the hell can Lovely T have the numbers when you get in the exclusive interview? Star Marie had already went viral on IG. Lovely T had that information. Her and Tasha K talked on some, yo, I got this information. I feel like this. Tasha says, well, I'm going to go this way with it. And that's how drop them time and not be agreeing with one another. I truly believe that to that extent. And it looked like I'm buffering over here on this side. I do apologize. Let me read. It says there, I don't like that s that ish like move on, that's just hate. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, money off Tasha and she let it go. Not many views without Tasha's name. Absolutely. Angel J. And I had to catch myself. Like, I want my channel to grow, but I don't want to do 5, 10, 100 videos with this YouTuber's name in it. Like, no, you make your point and you move on. You show the discrepancies, you show the light from the dark in the situation, and you move on. Yes. Money off Tasha and she let it go. Yes, Tasha pays them very little attention and they're the ones that won't let it go. Absolutely. And Tuna, they won't let it go. But here's the thing, guys. Let me say this in defense of anybody, even Tasha K. She fumbled the ball as well. Tasha K went gung ho, just like people are going gung ho for her. Why she went after Lioness of Judah, this lady named Elena Brown, allegedly, over there on IG. This woman does have a book out, y'all. Look her up, support her. But Tasha went over there exposing this woman's life, exposing this woman's children, saying she was another YouTuber that was down with Sweet Mom. I mean, she fumbled the ball there. She doesn't do everything right, but she, in an instance of Sweet Mom and Mona, we can clearly say she was not attacking them the way they have been attacking her for the last couple of months, 4 or 5 months now, whatever. But Tasha K is not perfect. Tasha K went over on IG, and instead of just letting things go, you know, she went over there and now she got herself in trouble with the demonetization. She can't go live. She can't blame that on anybody but herself. All right, so it says True Religion never said her name. Nope, we read that. Yes, yes. Tasha pays them little attention. Hold on. Mona is a liar. She was exposed by Brittany Chanel. I kind of watched some of that. Her and Brittany got in it, but again, some things you just You just gotta listen to and let go. A lot of people, hey Bless Watkins, what's up? How are you? How you doing? Welcome. A lot of people got on here and saw how easy it was to just insert themselves in beef and commentary that was negative. The narrative was just I drag you, you drag me, and a lot of people channel grew off that. Now they have to sustain it because that's what their supporters want. Their supporters want that drama, want that beef. Everybody says hi, Bless Watkins. Cough Cough says hi. Who would want to interview Mona? Well, I'm just saying, any up and coming journalist, again, would say unbiased, right, y'all? We would definitely, it's an interview. The thing to interviewing is ask the right questions, the questions everybody wants to know. And you may have to put them in a hot seat. And it's no room to giving, like, being lenient. Yes, you don't want to put everything out there on a person, but when you interview somebody, you want to get something out of that person that nobody else knows. So where we at? Shalonda, hi, welcome. The mind conditioning and brainwashing that white man did to our ancestors has caused us to put each other down instead of lifting each other up, even here on YouTube. That's what every last one of my videos is actually about, Shalonda. I truly do believe that. I can talk about anything, but that is the main thing, how the oppressor. And everybody wants to blame one another, but we don't want to look at the root of the conditioning where it all came from. We was taught this. It was taught through certain religions. It was taught through certain traditions, cultures. Um, yeah, it was taught through a lot of things. And we still live by that today. That's where the hate and the anger and the bitterness come from. I do apologize, y'all. I don't have moderators at this time, but I have it set where some of the real offensive comments or inappropriate comments are, like blocked. I'll go back through. If they're not bad comments, I'll let them show up or whatever. But cough cough, come on. TMZ and Wendy move on, move the same. Lovely T introduced us with Star Marie Live. Absolutely. Now pay attention. Linus of Judah is a moderator on Lovely Page, so she co-signing the harassment. Check this out. The night I did my video, it's called Tasha K, Wine with Words, and One Crazy Night. I was just following Tasha K. I was drunk as hell, y'all. Not like that, but I was calling myself a wino. I like, she was in Brittany Chanel. First she did her interview, then that was the night she jumped in Brittany Chanel arm, and she was just going from chat to chat on everybody's phone. She went to Nick at Night, and I was just screenshotting and trying to follow her, right? Like, how, who is over on IG? Because I have an IG account. I got like 60 people following me, and I never put a post up because I don't really understand how IG is. But every now and then, I'll go over there if something is trending and see if I could get a screenshot or something like I did with Jasmine. And we'll get to that. Either this video, I'll hang up and come right back, and we can talk about that separately because I got some receipts from over there. But I happened to go over there, and I seen on Tasha page, it said Tasha K took down I Am a Star Marie haters, Star Marie 13 on IG. I said, oh, Tasha K over there flagging people pages. I said, oh, Lord, this shit is getting good here, right? But little did I know at the same time, this page was down with Lovely T and Cardi B. They were over there attacking, and I found out that it was Lioness of Judah. Sweet Ma outed that, just like Brittany Chanel told her in that live stream. Miss Oracle, I don't know if you heard this or not, but when they was trying to say you was Kitty DeVoe on IG, she jumps in Sweet Ma's chat, right? And she's saying, oh, she remember if I screenshot it, but Sweet Ma jumped in that chat and was like, she said something out in herself in that chat. They was like, oh, you're not supposed to say nothing. No, 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 no. Some people tell on themselves, truthfully. But And then certain things. Wait, hold on. Let me see. The new YouTubers builds a drama, try to switch, but they don't work. I'm listening because I want to hear your perspective on the Bible. Bless Watkins, absolutely. We can talk about the Bible as we go. See, people have taught people, Miss Watkins, to separate church and state. There's a lot of issues that go on in the world that's biblically in the Bible that we can talk to. A lot of the stuff that we see is demonic, and Christ deals with demons and demonic in the Bible. We don't want to look at things spiritually. We want to talk about the negativity and keep it separate from what God's word said. We have to talk about it and shine God's light on it so that it may not happen again. So whoever's involved may look at it from a different perspective and say, hey, maybe I am going at it all wrong. Maybe I am a little wicked. Maybe I am out here doing demonic stuff. Maybe I am running like this. Maybe I am manipulating people. So me, I try to talk about things and keep God involved in it. Absolutely. But to hear my perspective on the Bible, that's every last one of my videos. I'm always going to feed the sheep. My words ain't nothing. My words may send you to hell if it was just my words alone, but thank God I speak somewhat of the word of God and I lead people back to his word, because that's truthfully the only thing that's going to set us free. But what I see, I'm just here reminiscing on YouTube, giving my perspective. I mean, I'm a grown woman. I have eyes to see. I see what's going on. I hear what's going on. So, from what I've seen, the chat has been respectful. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I appreciate that. Angel Cough Cough and everyone. Hey, Bless Watkins said, hi, y'all. I haven't been on IG since September. Okay, so let me read Cough Cough's thing, and I'll get back to the IG and how I connected Lovely T with I Am a Hater Star Marie. Her friendship with Cardi B came right out after that. She went from calling Tasha K's sister to calling Lioness of Judah. That's in that video where she came out cussing everybody out and calling people names and stuff like that. She was, hey sis. I'm like, how quick do you go? This lady was just I Am a Hater Star Marie. I Am a Hater Star Marie was working with Cardi B. Cardi B and even Tasha said when she became friends with Cardi B, that's when Lovely T stopped wanting to be Tasha's friend. Well, it's got to be some truth to it. All the truth I don't know, but a lot of this was taking place at the same time. And Sweet Ma let me know. She came and she did a video. She was like, oh, Tasha K think I'm a hater Star Marie, but that's my friend, and it came out like that. So there's some truth to it. Hello, religion. Hey, Carlos. Moderate me. I can. Oh, Candy Lane, thank you. Um, Hold on, guys. Let me finish. I'll keep shit in check. LOL. I appreciate that. It is actually. I have fun with the gags, but I'm always open to hearing others speaking their belief. Listen, everybody like a good kiki. We shouldn't have to watch SNL, or we shouldn't have to watch. There's people on YouTube that's really naturally funny, but to the extent they take it, I mean, that's another story. But out, Shalonda, absolutely. As soon as they took God out of state, our country has fallen, definitely. And so having our character, our spiritual character and our spiritual morals, when they took God out the schools, our kids are no more governed. You got more school shootings going on out the public sector. You don't have people praying as much as they would over their food or in front of people, just we lost a lot, and the country definitely has been going to hell. Godspeed. It says, I have phone. Oh, okay. Shalonda, okay, yep. They have Baphomet status on full display in Detroit. You know what? And that's what's taking over. A lot of people don't see the sexual perversion and immorality, and just even down to certain things with people on YouTube. showing people how to be moist and wet and have arousals, and it's just getting overboard with what people think is morally correct. And I know it's not in the eyes of God, so it has to be in the eyes of the devil. But they won't assume it. They'll tell you they godly, and I tell you, the devil don't mind you serving God. You can go to church on Sunday and serve him 6 days a week, and he good with that. But God has a problem with you going to church 1 day a week and then acting like the devil 6 days a week. You know what I'm saying? There is some truth to that, y'all. God does mind how we behave in front of him. It's called integrity, y'all. I had to grow to a place of integrity. We all do. What you do in front of people is the same thing you do when nobody's looking. It's the same exact thing. But you see on YouTube, everybody come with a different persona. And like I said, I've been sitting over here for a whole year just sitting on some stuff, y'all. And I don't always have to talk godly, but that's the one thing that will set us on course for making better decisions, to do less ignorant, stupid stuff like we see throughout YouTube and throughout the world. So, I really appreciate y'all talking to me. Thank you. Shout out to Bless Watkins, Candy Lane, Carlos, Cough Cough, whoever's else in the chat. You're more than welcome to come in. Your opinion matters. I mean, a lot of times we told to shut up, shut up, shut up. But it's the ones who's told to shut up, sit in the corner, hide your face, put your head between your tail, this, that, and the third, that should be talking, that people should be listening to. God needs to be on YouTube because evil is here. Evil is all around us. We have Yoruban, Haitian, and Dominican voodoo. Well, some Dominicans are mixed with Haitians. Absolutely. And call. Do the research. There is a true statement in the Bible where God says that Dominican Republic and Haiti, they're known as, I believe the Haitians are the Levites, and I believe Dominican Republican is either, I think it's Naphtali or Asher or one of those. I'm not real sure. Benjamin, no, it's not Benjamin. That's the Jamaicans. But it says that Dominican Republic, and it said that Haiti will be on the same landmass, right? It said one would be richer than the other, which Dominican Republic is richer than Haiti, but it said they both will practice what Haitians call juju, in a form of witchcraft. It's in the Bible. I will look that verse up for y'all, and I will put it at the bottom of this, like put it, in the description, or I'll pin it in the comments. I will find that Bible verse, but that is so true. And not everybody does it. I mean, and that's a shame. When you have one person in your race act a fool, they act like everybody act that way. When you have one person do this, they act like everybody does that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the craziest stuff that I've ever seen. It says they took prayer out of everywhere, out of schools. You can't say the word of God and pledge anymore. It's evil everywhere. Bless Watkins, it absolutely is. And when you try to stand up and confess the word, that's when you're going to see people fall away from you. That's when you're going to see people not want to be your friend. That's when you're going to want to see people, oh my God, like, it's nothing wrong with talking about God. I love Bob Marley so much because that's all he did was sit around, talk about God, smoke his weed, and write his music and play his guitar. Now that's life to me. I'm only joking, y'all, but that's life. You know what I'm saying? He kept it simple. It says, I really appreciate your platform. Thanks. Shalonda, you're welcome here anytime. Anytime, y'all. I know some of my earlier videos, I was rushing to get them up. I didn't know what editing really was. I was just so all over the place. But I'm here. Now I'm talking. Now I'm engaging. Now I'm just, trying to connect with my audience, with my subscribers, with people out there to let them know, like, it ain't all bad. Talking about God, being spirit, and you can still be you. God wants you to be the better you in Him, but you can still be you. So it says, yes, religion wing sex is for your bedroom. Women talking about what they do with their damn husbands to that man. Absolutely. It's like, where's your morals at? Where's your integrity? Where's your respect at? And I was thinking about that earlier, cough, cough. True, women give birth to men and raise men how to be, but there's no way a man can come and teach another woman or teach a woman, period, how to please another man, how to be a feminine woman, how to release her fluids within her body. It's just the grace that a woman, like your mother teaches this. This is something you develop and learn on your own. This is something you, when you first start having sex with your man or your husband, that you work out in your own bedroom. I don't think the pink room is some place where women, we already divided. We already split. We already have that stigma that gay men do all things better than us anyway, and that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Go watch Let's Talk, gay men in a respectable way. I'll give my opinion about that in a video right before this. Yes, I saw your video on Haiti in the Bible, but don't know about Dominicans in there. I can do more research. I promise you. I remember one day, cough cough, I was reading. It's pretty much where Jacob is giving out the blessings to the 12 tribes. You got to remember, two of the natural tribes, I know one is Dan, they got cast out from the original 12. So Jacob adopted Joseph's two sons, Manasseh and Ephraim. So I know Puerto Rico is like Manasseh or Ephraim, and Dominican Republican may be the other one. But I know them and Haiti are on the same continent, same land, same landmass. And it says what their prophecy would be. It says one would be like poorer, less fortunate than the other, but both would be struggling countries, struggling tribes. Hey, Judy Turner, welcome. How are you? Welcome, Miss Judy. So, Carlos, we have to stand on God's word no matter what the world have us or convince us to do. And that's the whole spiritual battle thing. That's the whole thing with God. He set rules and regulations and a standard, a way for us to live. And then man comes along and says, you know what? Everything God said, no, it was wrong. They tell us everything contrary to what God says, and we go believing it. We go following it. Because you got to remember now, man is the state. Man is controlling people in the church. The state is controlling how people respond to situations. The state should not be able to tell Christians worldwide they can't pray collectively for certain situations going on. It's too much mandation. I always say that the reason why they separate church and state is because the state know it doesn't want to follow God's rules because it's so busy breaking all of its own. You understand what I'm saying? And the state is governed under God's law, but they want to keep it separate so they don't face the judgment that the rest of us face being under the church or under God's word, right? And that's why they do that. But what it says, yes, Bob Marley was simple and wanted to free his people. That's it. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. That's why I say this live stream is called Peanuts and Pretzels on these YouTube streets. Just kicking it. I don't want to get a copyright strike, so I don't want to keep playing Escape. But basically, pretzels and peanuts, y'all. because some people are twisted up, whether it's in their mind, whether it's in every drama, every beef come along, every argument, every situation. And other people, their hearts are like peanuts. God says, let not your heart be troubled. But people's hearts are so hardened and it's crunchy. Like, God says, let your heart be a little fleshy so he can maneuver and manipulate in it. Not fleshy like the flesh, we don't want to live like, but it has to be a soft spot in there. So that's peanuts and pretzels, y'all. Just sitting here talking about YouTube, trying to make some sense of it. So, hey, Religion Wink. Hey, Judy. Yes, no man can teach that. Absolutely. It's sickening and perversion at an all-time high. People don't realize how spiritually caught up in this mess they are. Gay men use black women. They get their mannerisms from us. Absolutely. I do believe that every person has a little male and female in them. Sometimes when you see women with strong features and strong faces, they have a little bit more of the testosterone hormone running in them. When you see men acting more feminine and more of a woman, they have estrogen. They have, or I should say, they have less testosterone running through them. But guys, if you go read Matthew 19 and 22, it talks about eunuchs. Now, people say, what's eunuchs? Eunuchs were gay men in the Bible. And it says that some were born this way of their mother, some were made this way by men, and some made themselves this way. So it's okay. And it said for the kingdom of heaven's sake. So men just got to be real with themselves. If you were to ask Mr. Pink Room right now, what kind of gay man is he? Was he born that way of his mother? Was he made that way by another man, or did he make himself that way? I bet you he can't answer the question, but he'll quick to tell you he's a gay man. But Christ talked about gay men in the Bible. He just want to know what kind of gay man you are. So I don't have a problem with it. I really don't have a problem with gay people. I told you in my last video, I have a gay niece and I have a gay couple friend, Marcus and Derek, that I'm going to bring on here. And from fighting each other, and I have permission to speak this because Marcus and I talked about this. From fighting each other, fighting women in the community, stabbing one another up, going to jail, going to prison, losing phone. I mean, you name it. You name it. And it's no different than what I see with the Pink Room and what's going on with that petition. And then Marcus will come over here, want somebody to feel sorry for him. Same thing you see. Want to gather all the females up against Derek and all this stuff. Or any other female he out there fighting. Kind of get wimpy. And then once they get what they want, they go back to talking shit. That's something I noticed him do in that video. Say, I can't fight for you. You better fight on your own or something like that. So it says, Judy, hey, Cough Cough said, hey. Carlos, yes, ma'am. Judy says, hello, Cough Cough, Cough Cough. Well, analogy there are twisted up. Absolutely, just like this pretzel. Absolutely. Yes, Pink Room is a setup queen. Of course. Of course. You got to be careful what you put in your spirit. I'm serious. You got to be careful what you take in. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hello? Yeah, you got to be careful what you take into your spirit, who you let talk things into your life and things like that. Nobody's accusing anybody of anything, but the fact of the matter is you have people out here acting worse than the people they are attacking and making look bad. You put yourself, you look just as worse, if not worse. Matthew 20:22. I'm about to go there right now, Bless Watkins. Matthew 20:22. Yes. So that's the parables in the vineyard. Okay, let's go there. I'm right here. 2022. I got it. So it goes on to say, but Jesus answered and said, ye know not what you ask. Are you able to drink of the cup that I shall drink of? And to the baptized and to be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with? They say unto him, we are able. Are we able? Are we able? I like the song by Jeremy Camp. How does it go? This man, and it talks about, can we take the place of this man? Can we take the nails in his hand? Can we take the nails in his feet? Can we take the crown of thorns on his head? Can we take the spear stabbing his side, his wound, his rib, his side? And I believe it was on an angle, so it might have got his heart a little bit too. And then when the spear came out, it was blood and water, the Bible says, right? But can you take that cat of nine tails that pulled his meat off his back, leaving 39 stripes for us to say he was bruised for our iniquities, wounded for our transgressions. He bore the chastisement of peace upon us, and by his stripes we are healed. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Miss Bless Watkins. A lot of people, that's a question we all need to ask ourselves. The apostle says they are able to drink from that cup. But we have to remember, sister, that Christ went to the Garden of Gethsemane and he prayed. And it said sweat, blood was popping from his forehead. And he said, Lord, take this cup from me. Let this cup pass before me. Father, do I really have to do it? These people are so rude and stiff-necked and rebellious and hard-headed. They like their ancestors who roamed in the wilderness for 40 years. Do I really have to go to the cross? Do I really have to die for these people? Not thy will be done, Lord, but your will be done. Thine will be done. We got to put ourselves in that position. It's hard. It's not the easiest thing to do. We all want to be running through the world, ragging and roasting and gagging and cackling and, being careless with our speech, and just, it's called corrupt communication in the Bible. We all want to run through here and run amok and be ratchet every now and then. We all want to hang with the cool kids or the bad guys, you know what I'm saying? We all want to do that. It's called James 1:14. Every man is drawn away by his own lust. Every man is drawn away by his own lust. So it's okay to lust after things. If you watch the video on the 7 deadly sins, I would suggest you watch that, because lusting after things is not the works of the flesh. It's not something Christ nailed to the cross to destroy. But if conceived, if whatever you're lusting after is conceived, then that brings forth the sin, if it is a sin in fact. So, yeah, absolutely, Bless Watkins. Thank you for that. Exactly. In that video, he definitely contradicts himself. He does. And I mean, just the whole response he gave to his followers and his supporters. He was like, I don't owe you nothing. I did this on my own. After 2,000 and some odd people signed your petition, now a queen wants to stand alone. Well, let me tell you something about a queen. A queen have servants and handmaids. She even have eunuchs. That's gay men who cater to her in her quarters, right? So a queen never stands alone. She has somebody put her tiara on or her crown on. She has somebody help her with her clothes. She has somebody clean for her, cook for her, bring her this, bring her that. And all those people did that with that petition. And then he gonna say, to hell with y'all, I got mine, you better get yours. Also, oh no, he didn't. I got that. I want to do a review to that because that's some of the most disrespectful things I ever seen anybody do to anybody. You thank them people for helping you sign that petition. You thank them people, right, wrong, or indifferent. I think the petition is full of shit because he's still out here doing the same thing he cried wolf for to get the petition. That's bullshit. Knock it off. Be a man about the situation. Suck it up. Admit that this girl made you look crazy as hell after all these years of abusing women, abusing people on YouTube, and probably in real life, allegedly. Because if you can abuse people in real life, if you can misuse people in real life on YouTube, you're doing it behind closed doors off YouTube. That just can be alleged and thought about. I'm not sure. But I'm just saying, the way you act on YouTube, you probably act this way when you off camera. Even worse so. Did y'all see that look in his face? It was a look, I'm like, this man can manipulate you with his eyes. He can kind of make them, honey. He make those kind of faces. Ain't no way in hell he could call Lady Nika or Nicole Tyler Gator Croc with a mouth like that. I'm just saying, God bless me, forgive us all, but it's just facts. His mouth is wider than both of theirs. And you just call the things that be not as though they are. This is the truth of the matter. This man cannot be calling anybody names. I didn't like that either. It's like, come on, it just don't make sense, y'all. I'm sorry. God forgive me. Sound like, oh, Candy Lane. Pink Room from New Orleans in the video titled Testing Notifications. There's a statue of a woman in the back. Now, if you do your research, them statues are used in voodoo. I can prove. I believe you. I believe you. Yep, Candy Lane. Queen has gestures and he has that. Of course, a lot of people was his court gestures when they went and signed that damn petition. And he's still out here fighting with people, beefing with people, cursing people out on camera, still being accused of the alleged things he did. I mean, come on. The only thing is he got the upper hand because he moved faster in court than any of his opponents did. And it still may play out in court. My advice to VS is if she has time to subpoena any witnesses she may have, anybody that ever lived in his house, anybody that can ever testify. This is the time to have the judge. Can we postpone it? Can I get my witnesses in here? Because it may hurt him more than it helps him. You never know. And I'm just speaking from an outsider looking in. And the best way to live life is never try to fit in. Never try to fit in, because then you'll never stand out. If you fitting in everywhere, you will never stand out. People need to start standing out and standing up for what's right. No, Nope. I didn't watch him. He could stomach him. He just never interests me. And like I said, just being a YouTuber, somebody going live, somebody in the blogging world, or just telling your story world, or trying to have a talk show or a talk connection or whatever you want to call it. You gotta watch stuff. People, listen. A lot of people got a sub to people right now because they involved with the beef. You don't like their content. You probably don't even like the person as a person. You just know that person gonna fire up their camera and it's gonna be some beef, some receipt, some something. And I see that throughout YouTube. It's like people probably subscribe to me because of my content and probably don't like my voice or don't like how I look. Some people probably like how I look in my voice and not my content. But they're not subscribed to me because I have drama going on. I can curse every now and then, get a little damn ignorant. You're damn right. The Bible said, be angry, but sin not. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to live out what the Bible and what God tells me, not what man says, oh, you're going to hell because you cursed. I like to see that day, because the person telling you going to hell is the one probably going to hell quicker than you are. So, yep, Candy Lane, to your comment up there, sound like, yep, that's it. Queen has gestures. Yes, I didn't watch him. Okay, got that. Shalonda, being vain, another one of deadly sins. Actually, I went over the deadly sins. It's pride, it's lust, it's envy, it's gluttony, it's wrath, it's sloth. And what's the last one? Oh my God. Oh my God. You're gonna make me look it up. But being vain isn't quite one of them, but being vain is more of a strike against your character flaw, your moral morality. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, it is wrong to be vain, definitely, and you don't want to let God's word be vain. You want to work God's word so it's not in vain. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Armin called him a P word, okay, but he not taking him to court. Right, because he only have it out for black women. That's the Oedipus, what is it? Oedipus or what is it? The Oedipus complex? I forget which complex it is, but it's one of them where the man love his mama or something with his mama. It's one of them damn complexes. All right, hold on. It's not like a woman trying to go beat up a man. That position is ridiculous. It really, Bless Watkins, it's the most ridiculous thing I've seen. Not to mention him and Miss Fabe, they used to beef before this petition came along. Once they saw they had a common enemy, oh, let's be friends. And then they all gang up, and now it's all seemed like it's a bigger petition, more people signing. But they used to beef a lot. They had it out in so many words, you know. There's proof out there they used to beef or whatever. But when they seen they had a common enemy, yeah, let's be friends now. Oh, I love this, I love that person. Only to get, you know, what they want done. Only to benefit themselves. As I always tell people, just because they say white people is the majority, if all black people could stop being divided, line up on one side of the world, it'd be like a seesaw. And this ain't no disrespect, but they would flip up in the air because it'd be so many black people standing on one side of the world, right? But you'll never have that. Cause not every black person like everybody. Just on the strength that we black people, we come from not all from the same tribes. White people like white people. If they may not like a person's music, but I bet you they'll go to the concert. I bet you they go to Broadway. I'll bet you they go to the baseball game. You know, it's just that's their nature. They were raised that way. We weren't. Let's see. Um, yeah. That I watched that video when Armin went off on him. He said, "Sit your old ass down. You mad because I've been on YouTube 20 years. I mean, you've been on 20 years, and I just got on 3 months ago." That was funny. I mean, he was a little overboard with it, but he said, "Sit your old ass down. You had Tasha K on your show, and you still ain't went nowhere." I be laughing, y'all, but it's one thing to laugh and it's one thing to jump in everybody chat and go, "Oh my God, Sean, did you just hear what Armin said? Oh my God, VS, did you just hear what this? Oh my God, did you?" Man, please, like a little freaking playground. Get off the damn merry-go-round. Stop going down the slide. Stop playing say, old playmate. Come out and play with me. Slide down my apple tree. Hey, Chopper Reloaded. How are you, honey? Welcome. Miss Religion. Hey, Milagros. I'm just being over here being silly. Talking my truth about YouTube. Hi. Actually, Chopper, I am eating peanuts and pretzels on these YouTube streets, just kicking it. I played a little bit of cover for TLC. I'm in Escape, just kicking it. Hey Storm, what's up? Happy Monday, y'all. She says, "Welcome, Stormy." She's really like one of my day ones, y'all. Hey, show her much love, guys. don't say support, but you guys, you could, support one another, go to each other's channels, say hi. Make sure if you subscribe, watch their content. Because I do, but hit that bell, keep in contact. It's a new day, it's 2019. It's going to be a lot of people coming up on these YouTube streets, and we all going to need support, y'all. We all going to need, if the shutdown happened again, every black person on YouTube should be at 1,000. The government shutdown is not going to affect YouTube, right? So how come we can't get to 1,000 and get paid? You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. I think like that. Like, I have an opportunity. That's why I keep going live. Like, I'm going to get to 1,000, but I'm going to get there talking what I know and believing what I know. Okay, so Cough says he using Anthony Banks to say laws was broken, and Heidi put Anthony Banks' address out, not VS. So is she going to court? How? Right. See, again, a lot of people get a pass. Some people are getting passes in the whole situation. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. A lot of people, and that was accident. Heidi explained that, by the way. Oh, and shout out to Heidi. I won the 1K bonus round. I just haven't sent her my email yet to collect my prize. I had went into her first live stream, put mad airplanes in it, and she said, ReligionWinked, you won the bonus prize. So, but things happen. But you're right. If somebody put out somebody else's address and somebody else put out an address, why is all the focus being put on this person and not on other people who've done it? We've heard Mona Simone say she has people addresses and this, that, and the third, and so why is it good for the goose but not good for the gander? Why is one being sued or taken to court and not everybody? And I feel like Sean Bradley. I feel like him right now, indeed. This man said, if somebody is bothering y'all like he was all these years on YouTube, how come nobody ever sought to take him to court? How come nobody ever sought to file charges on him? Chopper Judy says hi. Hi Chad. Chopper said hi, y'all. Bless Watkins. And they bully everybody who like her. Like they were doing Nay Rob. They want Nay to hop on the bandwagon. This is my whole thing right here. Mr. Bradley, if you said Nicole was in VS chat co-signing whatever VS was alleging about you that day, why you just didn't leave it with Nicole Tyler? That's my only question. It was VS Live. It was VS Chat. If you had a problem with anybody, it should have been Miss VS. But you, like somebody just said in this chat, you go at people she like or people who like her instead of going directly to the person themselves. That was foul, Mr. Bradley. You didn't have to do that. But again, a lot of people will appear like they strong until the heat really get turned up. And he showed me really how effeminate, unmasculine these last couple of days, this last couple of weeks with all this court and everything, this petition, how he's been handling it, how he handled a blackout but can't keep his mouth shut. I've never seen nobody call a blackout and still talking. But for the love of God, honey. Chopper says he's okay, y'all. Okay, Chopper says yum. Chopper. And of course, people are like pretzels, Chopper. They're so twisted and wound up and caught up in everything, just entwined with everything. And then some people's hearts are like peanuts. They're so hard, crunchy. It takes a while to kind of penetrate through them, chew them, digest them kind of thing. Milagros, hey Wink, I checked out the 7 Deli. Was on point. Thank you. I'm trying. I'm going to take my time with this, y'all, because I know it's some people out there I can connect with. So it says, cough, at Milagros. Hey, with some kissies and faces and hey, mom. And what else we got here, y'all? Keep coming with the questions. Oh my God, am I going up or down? How do I go? Okay, that's the top. I want to go this way. Make sure I get all y'all comments. Hold on, I'm coming. Hey, Cough Cough Milagro said, I just came back from the Olive Garden. You know what, Chopper? My sister, she is 54 years old. She has no kids. Been with the state of New York for about 34 years now. Every year in the month of October, because we share the same birth month, but I'm a Libra and she's a Scorpio. She takes about 20, 25 of us either to the Olive Garden, Cheesecake Factory, or somewhere we go and eat with her. And because she has no kids, that's like her birthday present to us or whatever, taking us all out to eat. So we really enjoy the Olive Garden when we go. Good for you. Hey, Cough Cough. Milagro said hi again. I asked my subs to sub to you. Well, God bless you. And guys, do the same. Chopper, like I told you, when I first met you through VS, your music, just get, stay focused. Just stay focused. You know, if that's what you want to do, I want to see you succeed in that. Absolutely. I appreciate that, y'all. And do the same. If you guys want to meet one another, support one another, just don't put subscribe or support in the chat. You know, I say we wink over here. Wink, wink. I wink you. You know, winks of love. That'll let somebody know you supporting their channel. So it says SB lied on VS. Yeah, absolutely. I've been watching your videos too. Because honestly, you was there from the beginning. Regardless of what transpired over the last year, only the people who was there can honestly tell the truth and testify to what really happened. That is so, so true. But I don't know if you remember, Chopper. I used to come in the live Club Efficiency. I used to put my little wine bottles in the chat, laugh, kiki. And I was there the night when things unfolded with Chatty Few. She knew some information but didn't want to tell anybody. And I remember the night you put in the chat, I'm gone. It was something with the spiritual advisor. It didn't set well with your spirit and you hauled ass. And then things just went left from there. But I was around. I remember those days. Those were the good old days. I mean, we had a lot of fun. And people were jealous of that. So when I say I never been TSCC, I met a woman named VS Conscious TV. I subscribed to her channel, never unsubscribed, never said anything bad about her. Still go to her lives and chats when I can. I comment on her videos. And she never asked me to join a group because she was not a group when I met her. If I'm not mistaken, a group came around when they started investigating TSCC, Kaya, and I think that whole Miss Gina thing. So, yeah, we was just all chilling. So, hey, Chopper, Judy says. Hey, Judy, Chopper says, you're going to get 1,000 and more. Cough, cough, God bless you. I always say, God, I don't want people to follow me, but that's kind of speaking stupidity against my goal on YouTube. I want at least 1,000 people to follow me and like my content, right? Because that's the requirements. I got my watch hours, y'all. If I don't have anything else, God knows I have my watch hours. It's just people watch my content, but they don't stick. Because when I do my content, I'm not dragging people I'm talking about. I'm not admitting to being on one side versus the other. I'm on the side of the fruit of the spirit. I don't do everything perfect as a righteous person. I'm not supposed to, but I know I don't want to do what Christ came to destroy the flesh about. Galatians 5 verse 18, 16 through 26, you'll find that. It's a Chopper. Chopper says, why was the Three Stooges co-signing with him? I really don't know. My whole thing is, people on these YouTube streets trying to prove a point to people. That's how I see it. Hey, Key, what's up? That's how I'm coming, guys, with your comments. That's how I see it. Love to you too, Key. Thank you so much. Welcome, y'all. People just trying to prove a point to me. And it's ridiculous because, like I said, What I see in YouTube is like Romper Room. It's like Mr. Rogers. It's like Barney. It's Sesame Street, Bert and Ernie kind of stuff. It's real childish and kiddish, and a lot of people are really on here trying to prove a point, trying to keep up a facade, trying to impress everybody, and that's ridiculous. So Chopper says he is a straight up messy sissy. Well, okay, we're not gonna call names. We can address people like adults, Chopper, but there are some messy sissies in the world. We can agree to that. There are messy people out here. Messy gay men. There absolutely are. You're absolutely right. And what I see him doing is, how in school you be the one to get everybody arguing, everybody riled up, everybody going at each other's throats, and you be the one. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how that got started. Kind of thing like that. That's what SB remind me of. Black women strong. Cough cough says black women strong, and they will use homophobia to claim victimhood. You know what? And it's sad. It's sad that the world. I'm going to just go ahead and say this, no disrespect to anybody. It's sad that the world have broken off black gay men or gay men from the black woman. We're all the same people, right? How come one would get more rights and respect and responsibilities as being the gay black group than the black woman being the mother of the gay black man? You understand what I'm saying? There's something wrong with that. It's like people feel sorry for gay people. And this is no disrespect to anybody. We see it. If a gay black man get picked on right now, oh my God, shouldn't do that. Oh my God. If a straight black woman get picked on right now, oh well, kind of thing. It happens. You're absolutely right. Hello, Kelly, Keela by Judy. Hi, Judy. Amen, Candy Lane says. Chopper lyrics. I remember you. I remember you too. I do. I really do, Chopper. We had a blast. We used to have a real good time. Absolutely. That was one of the most funnest channels outside of Queen of the Ring and URL Smack Rap Battle. It was really fun hanging out at Club Efficiencies, doing the poetry, and different people's speakers was coming on. But I kind of felt like you, Chopper, when those spiritual guys started coming around that's no longer really around right now. That's when I saw things starting to get a little ugly. And to be very honest, you did as well, because if I remember clearly, that's one of the reasons you wanted to fall back. You said you wasn't feeling the spiritual advisors. And people get picked on for their beliefs, what they want to believe or don't believe, so often. Not saying that's why you got picked on, but you choosing to leave the group because of the spiritual advisors is what kind of started everything. But I really didn't blame you then, because when those spiritual advisors started coming around, it's really when all hell started breaking loose. And that's the truth of the matter. That's how I see it. And I was sitting over here like, wait, I'll be a better spiritual advisor than they would, not like that. But whenever I would show up, it's like, oh, we're going to have a guest on. I'm like, I'm an interview in and of itself. I done been through it, y'all. We can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Anything you probably want to interview somebody on or know something, I just sit back and watch y'all. I just felt like talking because I always get on here, church, 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 Christian, Christian, Christians. I said we could talk about anything on this channel as long as we're respectful. And I think that's what people don't mind you talking about them, as long as you're respectful. So it says Candy Lane, why it took us this long to get 17 people in the chat. Should have been here, LOL. Been a free whole, wait, HR and some change. You know what? Again, because it's not done with aggression. It's not done with hatred in our hearts. It's not done with pointing a finger. It's not done with choosing a side. It's not done with making one person look bad over the other. You're never going to get a full crowd to come out in droves. But you know what? We're going to keep doing this. Y'all going to share this channel. Y'all going to like this content. Y'all going to... I don't like to agree to disagree. Y'all yays is y'all yays. My nays is my nays. You know what I'm saying? That's the devil's advocate. When we stop playing the devil's advocate, we could solve some of these little confrontations and problems we have throughout. I'm coming to your comment, Bless Watkins. We can kind of, sit down and talk about it. Um, truth. God bless you too. Be you. That's why they calling it YouTube. But people want to be actors, right? That's why I got YouTube. Broadcast yourself. Today I'm broadcasting myself, y'all. My name is Drew. DRU, like Drew Hill. I am ReligionWinked TV. My spiritual ear stay ringing. I'm a mother of 3, grandmother of 4. I love social media, but I'm not obsessed with it. I want to be a successful YouTuber, and all the requirements is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And I think people set at it to be the best, the best. They want to compete. They want to drag people down, and it's free money. Make it content. Be respectful in these streets and making money. How hard can that be? All right, I'm coming, guys. I'm coming to the comments. Bless Watkins. Few want to talk about God. Just like few join church, most want drama. You will grow organically. Drama grow fast. Organic is slower, but we'll get there. And the thing about it, Bless Watkins, is the stable foundation. Nobody can come rip it up. Because around December 13th and 14th, YouTube said, I had like 429 or something subscribers. YouTube sent me a letter saying we going through and cleaning up spam. I'm like, spam? I don't think I got spam on my channel. All of these are active, subscribers. If they don't come out when I go live, I can't make them come out, But you see the ratio. We all look at the lovely teas with 700, 800,000 subscribers, but only like 3 come out to her lives or whatever. Tasha K numbers are pretty good. She got the 3, 4,000 subscribers. She can hold 15,000 in a live at one time, 13,000. But her video numbers are getting it as well. So I'm like, here I am with 4,400 subscribers at the time. And maybe 2 people, 3 people would show up in a live. I'm like, well, that might be a good ratio considering. But they went through, they said, you know what? We're going to take spam off your channel. They took 9 empty accounts or 9 accounts that wasn't active. So I've been holding it steady. Then we all know VS came over. I had some receipts. I went from the 400s to like up to 694. But I've went back down to, I don't know what I am. Every time I go live, y'all, I lose subscribers. So I stopped paying attention. I really want to block my number off, but I have a giveaway. In the midst of everything that day when I went live with those receipts, I had just did a video, like 3 or 4 videos prior to that. If when my 500 subscriber email me, you could get a $30 cash app. Nobody emailed me. I have $60 for the 750th subscriber. I was going to add the $30 and make it $90, but I'm not going to do that. I got $60 for the 750th, and then for the 1,000, I have $100. I've been holding this channel up on my own for the last year. Nobody giving me nothing. People have donated equipment, gave me this, gave me tips, XYZ. I did get a little gift for my birthday back in October, but that's the bulk of it. All right, so cause that's the devil. Absolutely, Candy Lane. In the next years or so, people will be getting charged for saying anything about gays, but it It was their choice to become that way. Absolutely. And that's the whole thing. If people are going to be getting fined over gays, people should be getting fined over this. Like I said, if there's going to be a petition going around, where is the petition for black gay men that abuse black women? Straight black women at that. There's so many petitions we could be petitioning right now. Well, it amazes me that people would rally behind a man who started the drama way before YouTube. It was Blab, it was Periscope, it carried over to YouTube, and it's still continuing. And people don't sit back and say, wait a minute. But you started a lot of this. You brought the drama to the YouTube streets. Now you want people to defend you because the drama is close to home. Because the whole word was there was somebody that lived 4 doors down. Oh, now it's time to get people gonna really see how I live. Oh, people gonna know who coming in and out my house. Oh, I'm scared for my life now. But as long as it wasn't on the same block, or as long as one of the members wasn't 4 doors down from his house, it was all good. It was all good. Okay, back to the comments. So it says, Key, they around. Lots of people didn't like that. Chopper, I am preacher's kid. I know God for myself. Personal relationship. But my thing is, when you know God for yourself, it's imperative to let somebody else know that you know God for yourself. Because sometimes God is hidden down within inside of us, and all people see is the enemy. So, Chopper, if you know God for yourself, share it on your channel. Don't be ashamed of the Most High God or Christ, because he says, I'll be ashamed of you in front of my Father. But yeah, Candy Lane said, you are right, I'm religious. Thank you. Milagros, every time you ring a bell, an angel gets their wings. Absolutely. You know what? And I told y'all the story. I was 17. I went, it was called squirrel hunting, raccoon hunting down in Bartow, Florida. And the first time I shot a shotgun, 12 gauge, I got that tinnitus, that ringing in my ear. And I just started developing, like, you don't want to just hear a constant ringing, ringing, ringing. So, you have to come up with a brand. You have to come up with a uniqueness to YouTube. So my spiritual ears stay ringing. It literally, my left ear always has that tinnitus ring in it, but you develop it. You what the devil meant to hurt you, which was try to probably destroy my eardrum because I didn't have earplugs in, and it was just a loud boom. But I can hear clear. I just have that underlying ringing. So this is the ear I try to hear when I'm reading the Bible, or when I'm talking about God, or when I'm listening to people talk. I try to focus in or zone in on my left ear. That's the ear. That's what my channel is all about. My spiritual ears stay ringing. Yes, I listen to worldly. I don't watch TV. I listen to the news minimum. Anything I get, I pretty much get off of social media. So I really govern my mind and my spirit that way. I don't take in what most people take in as far as the news go, as far as what you see on TV, what people are watching, the trends, this, that, and the third. I don't really do that. Let me finish going. So it says, we adults and we can have respectful dialogue. That's what we doing now. Absolutely. You think it'd be lit up. Let's see. Bless Watkins. The ones you lose are the messy ones looking for drama. Yeah, absolutely. I need a PayPal. Bless Watkins, I have a Cash App. It's over there. God, you the first person mentioned that to me. When I did PayPal the first time I got on here, it was like they wanted to deposit something in my bank account, and I had to go withdraw it and check back in with them. So somebody told me about Cash App. I do have a Cash App on my About section, and you could kind of click right on that. YouTube plays dirty games. Definitely. It's not YouTube too. I always think YouTube, I think somebody went and blocked all my subscribers maybe because I'm like, I know these people signed up because they either like me or like my content. I know people just feel sorry for people and subscribe anyway. You know what I'm saying? Just because we've all done that to certain channels. We go on the homepage and say, oh, okay. You know, and then you go back and watch their content or whatever. But what it says, I believe in angels. They are all around us. I do too. I believe in Michael the Archangel. I believe in Raphael. I believe in Gabriel. I do. I believe in those three. I'm quite sure that I also call myself an angel because the same thing those angels would do for us, God used us to do for other people. I don't have Cash App, gonna get one because that's what my children have. PayPal is linked to my card. Oh, okay. You know what? I'll try to set up a PayPal tomorrow. Um, but yeah, I appreciate you, Miss Bless Watkins. Definitely. I'll try to set one up. Let me see. Am I caught up with the comments now? Yeah, I think so. I think Bless Watkins is the last one. So yeah, I really, it's some more. I mean, it's other things that's going on YouTube. Of course, one of the main ones is SB and VS, definitely. And it's a lot of care and concern with that one because I feel personally it's like a train wreck waiting to happen. Like all of this could have very well been avoided if you heard Nicole Tyler say anything in VS chat. Approach Nicole Tyler. You approach Nicole Tyler. If she said she didn't say it, if she wasn't co-signing it, let it go. But again, he knows how to win. He knows how to manipulate people into his fights. And then once the fights get going, he knows how to fall away and back out of it and sit back and watch everybody else fight. So let me make sure I got all the comments and everything, y'all. I mean, again, I sit over here, I play my little reggae music on the weekends sometimes. I really got some funny skits I want to do. I have a real funny sense of humor when I want to. Thank y'all for the 17 watching. Let's see, we've been on like an hour and 30 minutes. So we can go ahead and wrap up these peanuts and pretzels on these YouTube streets and kind of just be kicking it over here. I enjoyed you guys. One more thumbs up, making it even 17-17. Oh, well, 16-16. Thank you. I said nothing disrespectful. My chat is not disrespectful. And like I said, it may be sometimes we have to go there and get that way. Nobody is ignorant, but sometimes you have to stand up with the word of God. And it's not always pretty. It's not always cute. It's not always pampering, powdering, and petting the situation. Sometimes it's pounding us to do right. Sometimes it convicts our spirit so much. It hurts. It's not always peachy cream when you learning lessons from God. So I'm gonna go ahead and let me see. Hi. All right. Have a good night. You kept me busy. LOL. Thank you. And we'll do moderators and stuff the next time we come on. I had somebody ask me, and I'll go back and I'll try to make you a moderator. I may be back on later on just to kick it again. I want to pull up my information for Jasmine and show you what I have. Yay, I'll be here. Yes, Candy Lane, you asked. I appreciate it. You have been showing up pretty much every live. You have been being very consistent with me. I appreciate that. So, let's just go ahead. Again, I hope I don't get a copyright strike, but I just want to let y'all go out with a little bit of tunes. Say your goodbyes. Let me say bye. Thank you guys. It's just be respectful, y'all. We can talk about it all. But again, the wars lead to how you respond to things. And I think we all Need to start looking at how we respond to stuff. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Y'all make it easy for me to talk to y'all. Damn right. Glad you noticed. Bye. Now, Candy Lane, I told you, if I sat on YouTube for the last year and noticed some things, you know I saw you ask to be a moderator. I saw that. I put it right in the back of my head. I said, okay, I got her. I see her. I appreciate it. Bye, everyone. Be blessed. Milagros, thank you. Enjoy commentary today. Thank you, Bless Watkins. And that's what it's about. I think I can hold on my own with commentary. I think we can talk about worldly events. I think we can talk about things in general, and I can make sense of it. If I can't, we can make sense of it. If we can't, God always has the answers and makes sense to me. Shalonda, bye. I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Wait, let me take the hat and the glasses off so y'all can see me. Like, hi. So, without, again, further ado, and here we go. Just kicking it, y'all. That's it today. Yes, just kicking it. God bless, enjoy, take care. All right, you gonna make me put these readers back on? We can have fun and be serious at the same time. Absolutely. And be adults. Be friendly, be mature. You know, Bless Watkins, God said he will be merciful to who he want to be merciful to, show favor to who he want to show favor to. And I feel we're the same way. And it's true. We can have fun and be serious. It's balance. I mean, absolutely. I appreciate you coming over here. I really do. I've been, S. Hutchinson, if you listening, God bless you, girl. Because I swear one day I turned on your video and you was like that lady sitting over there talking to herself. And one day I was trying to be slick and smart. And I said, it was on a Thursday, right? I said, well, this is how you respond to that. You don't be negative. I turned it into talking to myself Thursdays, and I sat on that live and talked for like an hour. I was like, okay, you're going to have to do this maybe 100 more times before somebody show up, but just keep talking. Don't stop talking. And little by little, this is like, that other live we had when VS came over, that was lit, that was hot. Me running my own platform right now, bringing up commentary, this is really the best live. The interaction, conversation, letting me be myself and talk about some of the things I observed, giving an honest opinion from nobody's side but the side of God, side of righteousness. Just, I'm not down with choosing sides. I'm not down with the lesser of two evils because evil is evil if that's what it want to be. I mean, thank you so much. Glad you noticed me. Bye, everyone. So, yeah, take care, guys. I appreciated you. Thank you so much and have a blessed night. Thank you.